Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Dreamcast. Today's going to be kind of like an impromptu Dreamcast because it wasn't planned, and I like to do anything that gives me a feeling. Now, today I was scrolling on TikTok, and there's a woman I follow who is very much about mindfulness and uh, positivity, good energy, and things like that. Anyway, she had posted a video. Um, well, she had posted a few videos on movement, where she was just enjoying her body, dancing, moving slowly, sometimes quickly. But the point was she was dancing. And I guess she was doing a 30 days of dance. Um, And any of you who have been following me, sharing with me for a while on Instagram know dancing is something that I love to do. And I always advocate very heavily for movement of any kind. I roller skate, I ride my bike, but dancing is my top, utmost favorite thing to do. You can do it anywhere. I love music. And skating is a big part of that for me too, because skating is kind of like dancing on wheels for me. But dancing, again, is really a passionate, enjoyable part of my life. Now, this year, I had to take care of some things that affected my activity level. And now that that has been taken care of, I can really go back into what I love doing more consistently, which is dancing. And it's not like I was dancing professionally or anything like that, but just sometimes when I would come home from work, I would just put on music, just dance around the house, dance in the kitchen, just wherever I could and whenever I could. But again, that had ceased a little bit. And her video really inspired me to do it again. And so I put on some music and I just danced to some songs and I recorded it. Posting it helps me be accountable. And so I did that as well. I'm not really a big attention seeker, but I do feel like I like to inspire if I can. And if something inspired me, I feel like I might be able to inspire someone else or motivate them to do something that they have been lacking in or had given up or whatever. And so um, today I just wanted to talk about movement and how important movement is to the body. Those of you who know me also know that I'm a nurse. And so I see people in states where they aren't able to move much at all. And that has also made me very appreciative of the fact that I am able to fully move every part of my body without restriction. And I feel like the worst thing for me to ever happen would be like being in a wheelchair, because to not be able to really move as I wish would be very difficult. And so I really feel for the patients that I have that have to, they're basically laying in a bed all day. And, but they're trying to take care of their health, so they can't really do much. But sometimes they'll come up and say they just want to walk around the hallways, walk around the unit. And I'm like, yeah, go ahead. As long as you can and you can do so safely, it's really beneficial. What does movement do for us? Well, we're moving our muscles. Muscles are meant to be moved and to be activated. And weight bearing is important for our bodies, especially as we age, because we lose muscle mass. Movement is great for the heart. The heart is a muscle. And so cardio, which is what gets the heart pumping, is important as well, because the more activity we do and the more we get our heart pumping and used to pumping the blood, uh, we make it stronger. And thus, when and if we have problems later, the heart isn't so easily taxed. It is used to exerting itself, and so it'll do so when it needs to, besides just when we're making it do it. Um, Movement, dancing, and such release endorphins, and those are hormones that are feel good chemicals in our body. And I know for me, when I dance and I hear music, I definitely feel good. It gives me good feelings. Activity and exercise do that for all of us. So if we're suffering from depression, um, or just feeling out of it, sometimes the last thing you want to do is get up and move. But that's really one of the best things to do because it's, again, releases endorphins, and that those chemicals help put us in a more positive state of mind. Again, it's not always easy. Those of us who go to the gym, we're not all like, yay, gym, I can't wait. But this is something I've always said, and I will continue to say that I have never left the gym one time and been like, I shouldn't have went there. I've never regretted it. And that's because looking good makes you feel good. And you feel good when you've exercised, when you've moved your body, when you've worked up a sweat. And again, you're helping with longevity and your overall health. And it helps, it's not just your body, but your mind as well. And it helps you sleep better. Sometimes when I've had a day where I'm just doing nothing, and those are my off days when I really need to just rest, um, that's necessary as well. But I will find that sometimes I won't sleep as well because being up and active and moving helps you have a more restful sleep when it's time to lay down. So it's really important for so many things. Activity and exercise and dance and whatever else. It's also good for your skin because the more blood is circulating through your body, the skin is rejuvenating itself. It has the energy to do things. It's just overall so many benefits to movement. And I really felt moved, pun intended, to share this with you because sometimes we can take for granted the fact that we can and do have the ability to move our bodies. And it doesn't always have to be something strenuous. Like for me today, I just did a little dancing in my house. Other days, I'll ride my bike after work, and it's getting cooler, so that's something I could do more. For me, again, roller skating is something I enjoy doing. Um, and just being outside, walking, really anything that moves your muscles is very beneficial, very important. And something else we can do is it helps us, well, not something else we can do, but something else it helps us with is connectivity and putting our phones down and getting off of scrolling and instead spending time with others because we can do activities with other people. I have different roller skate groups that I'm a part of and friends that roller skate. And so you can join in with them and do it, but you can also do it solo. You don't need someone else. Um, you can take a walk with others. My hospital is having a heart walk in December, and I signed up to do that. And that'll be a group of different healthcare workers and such doing that. So it offers us socialization. Again, gets us off of our phones, which, our phones have become such a major part of our lives for so many reasons. Some people conduct business on their phones. We're communicating with family, friends, loved ones on the phone. But sometimes it can become too engrossing and it can be hard to put it down. And so being active helps us get away from that, at least for some time. So it's really beneficial to schedule just a little bit of time each day if you can, if not every other day, but a few times a week, definitely. So we don't end up being sedentary. And that just means, where we don't have an active lifestyle. Um, I've probably mentioned this before, but the patients that I have that are in the hospital because of something not really related to their lifestyle, are patients that have taken care of themselves. They exercise regularly, they eat well, they have a good support system, a general positive outlook on life. These kinds of things really do help us live good, healthy lives, not just long lives, because we don't want to just live to like 90 and just be decrepit, crippled, um, and sick. We want to be healthy as we get into our older years and as we age. And so all these things really help contribute to that. And so this was a really, again, an impromptu episode. And it was something that I wanted to share with others. And I hope that you enjoyed it. And I hope that you have a wonderful, positive, energy filled day. Thank you for listening.